Listen very carefully to every word I am about to say, because what you're going to hear right now is not just a normal message. It is something that can touch the deepest part of your heart and shake your soul from the inside. Please do not scroll away. Do not look somewhere else. Do not close this. Stay right here with me, because the moment you clicked on this, something beautiful and powerful started happening in the unseen world. Right now, at this exact second, the angels in heaven are whispering. They are talking softly, but their words are full of fire and love. And do you know what they are saying? They're saying that something very unusual, something completely out of the ordinary, has just taken place. Someone, yes, someone who is very close to you in your life, took your photograph, your simple picture, and carried it quietly to a woman who can see things that normal eyes cannot see. This woman is a psychic, a person who feels spiritual energy very strongly. The moment she placed her hand on your picture and looked at it, something shocking happened. Her whole body began to shake. Her hands started trembling so much that she could not even hold the photo steady. Her voice broke like she was about to cry. Tears filled her eyes. She tried to speak, but the words got stuck because the energy coming from your picture was not normal human energy. It was bright, golden, divine energy. It was the kind of energy that only belongs to someone very, very special, someone chosen by God Himself. And in that trembling moment, with tears rolling down her cheeks, she looked at the person who brought your picture and whispered words that no one in the room expected to hear. She said very slowly and with a shaking voice, This person is not ordinary at all. This person has been chosen by heaven. This person is protected by powerful angels. This person is marked for something great, something huge. No matter who tries to stop them, no matter how many dark shadows follow them, no matter how many people hate or envy them, their destiny cannot be taken away. It is sealed. It is protected. It is coming. Can you imagine that scene for a moment? A quiet room, a simple photograph in the hands of a psychic, and suddenly the air becomes heavy with the presence of angels. The woman's eyes grow wide. Her breath becomes fast and short, and she whispers again, Do you even understand who you are holding in your hands right now? This is not just a normal person. This is a child of God wrapped in divine light and fire. At that exact moment, something happened in the spiritual world that no human eye could see. A silent trumpet sounded in heaven. Archangel Michael, the mighty warrior angel with a flaming sword, stood up. He lifted his sword high, and every dark spirit, every jealous plan, every evil whisper that was trying to block your life began to run away in fear. Because when heaven says, This one is mine, nothing and no one on earth or under the earth can change it. The psychic kept speaking, and tears kept falling. She said, This picture carries an anointing, a special blessing from God. The light that comes out of their eyes is not from this world. It is from above. Even before this person was born, even when they were still tiny inside their mother's womb, heaven already looked down and said, This one is special. This one is chosen. This one will do great things. Now I want you to stop for just a second and let these words sink deep into your heart. The reason you're hearing this message today, the reason your eyes are reading these exact words, is not an accident. Heaven made sure this message found you at the perfect time. For many years, people looked at you and thought you were ordinary. Some laughed at your dreams. Some pushed you down. Some walked away when you needed them most. But while all of that was happening, your name was being spoken again and again in heaven. God was saying, That one belongs to me. I have big plans. Just wait. The time is coming. The psychic could not stop the tears. She kept looking at your picture and saying, I see chains breaking, big, heavy chains that held this person back for years. I see doors that were locked suddenly flying open. I see someone who hurt them, someone who rejected them, now sitting alone and full of regret. I see a beautiful letter with their name written in gold coming straight from heaven's treasury. And I see this person, this beautiful soul, about to shock everyone around them. Their sad story is turning into a story of glory. Stay with me, my friend. We are only at the beginning. There is so much more the angels want you to know today. The man who brought your picture was sitting there with his mouth open. His heart was beating so fast. His hands were sweating. He could not look away from the psychic's eyes because something holy was happening in that room. She leaned forward again and whispered, "Do you understand? This soul has walked through storms that would have destroyed anyone else. But those storms did not destroy them. They made them stronger, purer, brighter. Those storms were preparing them for the incredible future that is coming now." The man asked with a shaking voice, "Why are you trembling so much?" And the psychic answered, "Because I see an army of angels standing behind this person day and night. I see Archangel Michael himself walking beside them. Every time danger comes close, his sword flashes and the danger disappears. This is not just a human being. This is a warrior chosen by God. Can you feel the goosebumps on your skin right now? Because your spirit already knows this is true. That is why you could not scroll away. That is why something inside you said, 'Stay. Listen, this is for me.'" The psychic kept going. She said, "I see a crown, a beautiful crown waiting for them. I see a big table full of blessings prepared in front of their enemies. Those who laughed will have to watch in silence while this person receives honor. I see things that were stolen from them, money, opportunities, love, joy, coming back multiplied. Heaven is returning everything with interest." And then she said something that made the room feel electric. She whispered, "This person is standing on the edge of their greatest breakthrough. Not in years, not in months, in days, in hours. The season has changed. What was delayed for so long is now being released like a river that was held back by a dam. And now the dam is broken." When she said those words, the man holding her picture felt the photo become hot in his hands. He was so shocked that the picture slipped and almost fell, but the psychic said the angels themselves caught it in the air and held it, declaring, "No one can touch what God has blessed. No one can steal what heaven has sealed." That is why you are here right now. Your spirit heard the angels calling you to listen until the end. The psychic closed her eyes again, and fresh tears poured down. She started speaking slowly about your house, your home. She said, "I see their house beginning to glow with soft, warm light. Every dark corner, every sad memory, every heavy feeling that used to live there is being swept away by angels. They are walking through every room with brooms of fire, cleaning, and blessing. Soon that house will feel completely different. Laughter will fill the rooms again. Peace will rest on the pillows. Joy will dance in the air. It will become a holy place, a sanctuary." Then her voice became serious. She said, "I see a person who smiled to their face but made secret plans behind their back. That person's name is being erased from the story. Heaven is saying, 'No fake friend, no false love will sit at the table I prepared for my child.' That person is being removed gently but firmly." The man asked, "Who is this soul really?" And the psychic answered with fire in her eyes, "This soul carries a destiny bigger than cities, bigger than countries. Their picture has been carried into heavenly courts. Angelic judges are reading their name out loud. Archangel Michael is shouting, 'This one has survived every attack. Now let them rise. Now let their blessings reign.' Can you feel the power of these words? Your breakthrough has already started. The chains are snapping right now as you read this." The psychic continued, "I see relationships changing fast. Someone who ignored them can't stop thinking about them now. Someone who walked away is crying at night, missing them. A letter with their name is on its way. Unexpected money, big money, is coming without hard work because the season of lack is over forever. She lifted her hand to stop the man from speaking and said, "Don't talk yet. Let the angels finish. What I see next is holy and unstoppable." Then suddenly her voice became very soft, almost a whisper. She said, "I hear voices, many voices speaking their name where they cannot hear. Some voices are full of jealousy and envy. They speak in secret rooms, in hidden chats, in dark corners. But heaven heard every single word. The angels wrote everything down. And very soon those secrets will come into the light." But then her face softened, and a beautiful smile appeared through the tears. She said, "Wait, I hear another voice. A softer voice full of love and longing. Someone who walked away is now crying their name every night. They cannot sleep. Their heart is being pulled back by a force stronger than fear. They are coming back, and this time it is real." And then she said something that will stay with you forever. Their name is being spoken in two worlds right now, on earth and in heaven. Every whisper, every prayer, every jealous word, God has collected them all. And now the time of exposure has come. Lies are ending. Truth is rising. The psychic lifted your picture high, and light seemed to shine from it. She said with wonder, "Now I see the future clearly. The road that was narrow and full of rocks is suddenly becoming wide and golden. Doors are flying open one after another. Opportunities are running after them instead of them running after opportunities. Rooms they never dreamed of entering are opening wide. Their name is being spoken in places far away. Abundance is coming, not small, not ordinary, but huge, heavenly abundance. Joy is coming after so many tears. Celebration is coming after so many quiet nights of pain." She pressed the picture to her heart and cried. The years they cried will be turned into years of laughter. The people who rejected them will stretch out their hands to honor them. Their tomorrow is 1,000 times brighter than their yesterday. Archangel Michael is standing right beside you as you read this, with his sword of fire, protecting every promise. The psychic said, "I see 4 clear signs coming the next few days, so they will know everything I said is true." First sign, a dream so bright and real that it feels more real than waking life. In the dream, a door will open and a voice will call their name gently. That dream is heaven's official seal. Second sign, a stranger, someone they do not expect, will suddenly say exactly the words their heart has been waiting to hear. It will feel like magic, but it is angels speaking through a human mouth. Third sign, a gift, something beautiful they did not ask for and did not work for, will be placed in their hands. It is the first part of everything that was stolen being returned. Fourth sign, peace, deep, sweet peace will suddenly fill their home. The air will feel lighter. Laughter will come easily. That peace is the very presence of angels moving in. When these 4 signs appear, they must smile and say thank you, because their new season has fully arrived. The psychic then spoke about 4 important people already circling their life right now. The first person, someone from the past who hurt them badly. That person will watch from far away as blessings pour in, and deep regret will fill their heart. The second person, a helper sent straight from God. They will appear suddenly and open doors with their words and actions. The third person, someone very close who smiles and acts loyal, but speaks poison in secret. Their mask is falling soon. Heaven is exposing them for protection. The fourth person, someone whose love is deep and real, but still hidden. Very soon that love will come into the open, and it will be part of their beautiful destiny. Archangel Michael is cleaning their circle right now, removing the fake, protecting the true, and bringing forward the right love. Then came the most powerful part of all. The psychic suddenly went very still. Her eyes saw something far away. She whispered, "I see the heavenly courtroom, golden light everywhere. A great judge on a throne of pure light. Scrolls are being opened, and on one scroll, glowing like fire, is their name." She began to cry, so hard she could barely speak. The judges ruled. The verdict is final. This soul has suffered enough. This soul has endured enough. Delay is over. Blessings are released. Enemies must scatter. Rise now. Angels rushed with boxes and treasures that have their name written on them. Archangel Michael struck the ground with his sword, and the sound of victory echoed through heaven and earth. That is why the psychic trembled so much. She was not just looking at a photograph. She was looking at a heavenly verdict that cannot be changed. And the verdict says, speed. Things will happen fast now. Exposure. All hidden enemies will be seen. Honor. Their name will be lifted high. Fear will fill those who try to stop them. True love will step forward. Wealth will arrive like a surprise inheritance from heaven itself. But there was one final shocking revelation. The psychic clutched her chest and whispered, "There was a secret deal, a dark agreement made in hidden places. Someone they trusted went to dark forces and tried to trade away their destiny. They placed their picture on an altar of envy and said, 'This one must stay down. This one must not rise before me.' They signed spiritual papers full of lies and jealousy." She smiled through tears and said, but heaven laughed. The moment that dark deal was made, Archangel Michael and 1,000 warrior angels tore into pieces. It is destroyed forever. It has no power anymore. Every word spoken against them in secret has been canceled and turned into a blessing. My beloved friend, this is your moment. Every tear you cried has been collected in heaven's bottle. Every prayer you whispered has been heard. Every time you felt alone, angels were holding you. Your story is not ending. It is just beginning. You are chosen. You are protected. You are loved beyond words. Your breakthrough is here. Your joy is here. Your victory is here. Look for the signs. Open your hands. Open your heart. The best part of your life starts right now. And now, as the psychic's tears slowed and her breathing began to calm, she placed your picture gently on the table as if it were made of the most precious gold. She looked up, and for the first time her eyes were not filled with trembling or fear, but with a soft, warm, mother-like smile that carried the love of heaven itself. She whispered so gently that the man had to lean all the way forward to hear. Tell this beautiful soul that the waiting is truly over. Tell them that every night they fell asleep with a heavy heart. Every morning they woke up wondering if things would ever change. Every quiet moment they asked God, how much longer? All of those moments have been counted, treasured, and now they are being turned into the most glorious testimony the world has ever seen.